Hey, what's up, y'all? Noah back with another quick life lesson, life advice, whatever you want to call it. I haven't did it in a few days, so I'm doing it today. All right. I feel like y'all tired of hearing my voice, so I just didn't record. But I came to the realization that if you don't like my voice, you don't have to click my videos or watch my videos or whatever. But I'ma still do what I do. So not gonna let nobody come in the way of that, or I'm not gonna let myself come in the way of that. All right, I'm gonna just continue doing me. So, hey, this is what you get. So first off, you are what you think about. So it only helps to have a clear mind and only think about success. You don't gain anything about thinking about your downfalls or bad things. Like, just think about positive and what you could do. Like in a fight, if you're getting into a fight, you don't think of what that person could do to you. You think of what you could do to that person, smashing that person. You don't think of that person smashing your face in, because once you do, you lost already. He already got your heart. All right, don't take your own heart by already thinking negative before you even try. All right, have enough heart and enough love for yourself to go for it every time, like it's no tomorrow. Because who knows if there's a tomorrow or not. You got to do you and go for you. All right, don't worry about nobody else. Have clear thoughts, your own thoughts. Don't let nobody thoughts interfere with your thoughts. It's all right to take advice from people and things like that, but always have your own mind to do what you want to do and to do what you think and you know is right. All right, listen to yourself, listen to your spirit. Most of the time when you get that gut feeling, it's right. You got to listen to it. Don't let nobody trick you away from that. All right, or try to make you feel like you a fool, or you no. All right, I know what I'm doing. I got this gut feeling. I'm going with my gut feeling. Intuition. All right, that's why it's important. It's called wisdom. If you read a whole bunch of books, all right, cool, made it through college, all right, that's smarts. That has nothing to do with wisdom. Wisdom is when you can discern the good from the bad. That's all right. All that stuff you learned is how you put it together in life. Is how you translate it. Your wisdom. All those books are good, is fine and dandy, but it ain't gonna do nothing for you if you ain't got wisdom to go with it. Is what I'm saying. So just think about that. Envision the impossible. Dream. I don't care if you're 40. You have to dream and you have to see yourself in that car that you want or that house that you want, because it's not impossible. You just got to go for yours, all right? Whatever situation you're in, it was men decades ago that were in way worse positions than you and got way more of a reward than you got, because you don't want to go for yours. They were in a way worse position and got a way greater reward just because they went out there and they fought for what they believed and they bled for theirs. They bled for theirs. They didn't care what nobody else said or nothing. They went for theirs. That's how you gotta go for yours. All right? Just because you can't see the finish line don't mean you don't go for it. Don't mean you psych yourself out before you even make it halfway or make it 25% of the way. Do not psych yourself out. Envision the impossible and go for that. Even if you aim for the stars, if you hit a cloud, that's damn high. You got somewhere. Don't aim low. You're not doing yourself no service by you aiming low. You know your capabilities? No, you knew your capabilities. You could go higher than that tomorrow. Who says you're only capable of doing this thing? What? That was you in the past. Today is a new day, and you've learned from yesterday. So you're smarter today. You went through that yesterday, so you're stronger today. God got you through that, so you have the faith to get through it today. What's up? What's up? Who can stop you? Your mind is a bullet. Your mind is a gun. Your mind is a weapon. Don't let people take that away from you. Don't let them psych you out of it. Don't let yourself psych you out of it, because we are our own worst enemy. We will psych the shit out of ourselves. Worse, put the fear of God in ourselves. Worse than anybody could put the fear in us. Just off of our mind and thinking negative and saying what we can't do. Who says we can't do that? We do. Nobody else. We psych ourselves out and we don't even got to do that. Stop doing that to yourself. It's not even about being royalty or being any of that. You don't even got to look at yourself like royalty to go hard every day. Even if you don't feel like you're a king or a queen, whatever, feel like a peasant and work your ass off. I bet you it pay off. Bet you it pay off. But work for you though. Try do the most you could do to do those things for yourself. Don't kill yourself for no one else, because there ain't no job or not. When you die, they're gonna replace you. So don't kill yourself for somebody that doesn't know your value and just gonna replace you once you're gone. You don't need that. That type of work is not what I'm trying to paint to y'all, right? I mean, if you enjoy your job and you enjoy being a janitor and going hard and sweeping those floors or whatever you do, then do that. Don't kill yourself for it though. I'm not encouraging that. I'm not telling you give your whole heart to those floors and mopping them and none of that. Do your job, but also after you do that, go hard for yourself. Go hard for your family. Do something that'll change basically the world, because we are one little dot or whatever, pebble, however you want to put it. But if we don't go out there and touch someone else and them touch somebody else, or them learn from us and teach somebody else, the world would never turn. So if you just stagnant and you're just comfortable just being on your couch and not teaching nobody and not helping the world turn, then I can't back you on that. I mean, I don't condone that. I think you should be out there teaching people what you know and learning so you can teach others and help the world spin. That's what I'm out here promoting. That's what I'm looking to achieve. That's why I'm on this camera right now talking to y'all, because I want to make the world spin. I want to help make the world spin. I want to touch somebody. I want somebody to touch someone else. I want us to help each other. That's the way of the world. And love, give love. Not only knowledge, give somebody love, because you could be teaching somebody everything. You could be giving them so much knowledge, $1 million, millions of dollars worth of knowledge, and doing it in the wrong way where they're not even listening to you. So you could be teaching somebody in the wrong way where you telling them everything right to do. If they listen to you, they'll be so great. But you beating the shit out of them mentally or physically. Look what Joe Jackson did with Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. He taught them how to do that thing. He taught Michael, he made Michael the greatest ever. But how did he do it? The way he did it was messed up. He damaged those boys. He's damaged Michael. Our greatest artist out here in the head, we don't know what his head was like. He was out there performing and doing all those spins and stuff, and his mind was probably just gone out of it. All right, he probably had no confidence, no nothing, self-esteem low as hell, because Joe always talking down to him and beating the hell out of him verbally. You don't need that, man, especially not from yourself. So that's what I'm saying with this one. Yeah, so you actually have everything to gain by dreaming big. What do you have to lose? Like, what money does it cost you to dream big and actually go for yours? What does it cost you? Ask yourself that, because I don't know. Some people's situations is different. They got 5 kids. When they get home from work, they tired. They got to cook. They got to do all this stuff, because who says women are the only ones that cook and are the only ones that's single parents. Men are single parents too. My friend David, he's a single parent. So he cooks, he does all that stuff. You'll think he's a woman, he's the woman or whatever, but no, he's a man handling his. He's a man, a single father, going out there. He love his, and he going for his. Any means necessary. With a job, without a job, that man gonna get his, and he gonna feed his family. And I respect him for that, and I commend him for that. And that's my brother. So yeah. So that's, if you hang out with people, you just want them to be going hard as you, or you seeing what they're doing. Like you go, I see you, brother. Like I'm proud of you. Like, you know, like I see the growth in you. You want to see growth in people. You want to be able to tell them that. You want them to be able to reciprocate that back. No hater shit. No hater shit. Just, yo, brother, I see you and I'm proud of you, and I take some influence from you. And you want people to be able to influence you. If they can't influence you, then what? I mean, in a good way, though. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. You want people, you want to be able to see people and be able to be like, yo, that's my friend. Like, that's my friend. Like, you know, that's what inspired me to do such and such. You know, I'm proud of that dude. Or he inspires me to be better or whatever. If they don't inspire you to do something great or be better, then you got to push them to do something to be great and better, or you got to get away from them or something. You know, people with that woe is me mentality and that, you know, that feeling sorry for myself and all that shit, that energy rubs off. And if you got a friend like that, a best friend like that, a cousin like that, that's always around you just moping and just not trying to help themselves, just asking you stuff and putting their stories on you and rubbing their vibe on you and stuff, that laziness and all that, feeling sorry and sorrow and all that, it rubs off, people. Get away from people like that. Anybody that talking about woe is me and feeling sorry for themselves with no answer, get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to hear you. Don't rub that shit off of me, off on me, none of that. Get away. Get away. In the nicest way possible if you could, but if you can't, I understand. Get the away from me, please. Please. All right. Everything was a thought before it became a reality. All right. So all the skyscrapers you see, everything that's ever been made, the trains, the plane, who back in the day, like way back in the day before planes, who ever thought a plane could be possible? Like literally, like flying a plane, and to get them advanced how it is now, like how the army got it and stuff, like some of their planes look invisible. You could put the cloak on those shits. Like who would have ever thought? Like all these F1 planes and all this stuff is craziness, bro. The bullet train. They could get from here to LA in like an hour or two or something like that. Like, who ever thought? Every thought that was ever thought was a thought first. Well, everything was a thought first, bro. Like, your thoughts matter. So what I'm saying is those damaged thoughts that you have about yourself or about what you can accomplish or whatever, get them out of your head. Throw them in the trash. Burn those things. Burn those negative thoughts, bro. If you got to, just get down and pray and ask the Lord to help you think positively and help your mind expand and open, you know, because a closed mind is dangerous, people. Do not have a closed mind when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your kids or anybody, the youth. You got to inspire the youth to do something great because they can. If they believe in themselves, if you make them believe in themselves, they will believe in themselves. Don't beat the shit out of them for them to believe in themselves. But if you believe in them, they will believe in themselves. And you got to be able to look them in the eye when you say that. You got to believe it. They feel the vibes just like we feel the vibes. So what, they children? They feel vibes. You have to love those babies, and you have to inspire them to do great. Because didn't you want somebody to inspire you to do great? Didn't you want somebody to believe in you when you didn't believe in yourself? Don't they deserve that? All right. We don't know what nobody's going through at home. Adults, children, whatever. You don't know what their parents is teaching them. Some parents are fucked up. And you have to let them know that you see the best in them and they could be so great. They could be so great. And when you believe in a kid, yo, it's powerful, man. It's powerful. And when that kid grows up, he'll remember you. And when he grows up and be something great, he'll always remember you and say, yo, thank you. And you don't do it for the thank yous, but just know that you changed his life forever. And that gots to feel good, not in your heart. It goes all the way, trickles down your whole body, your soul, your spirit. That feels great to see somebody you inspired to do good and they're making it. They're making it. It's so, so beautiful, people. So that's all I'm trying to do is inspire people to do great. I want to see y'all do great. Whether you don't even got to be real estate. You could be a rapper and listen to me and do. If you do great, I'm so happy for you, and I want you to dream big and really, really do what you gotta do and what you want to do. Right? Most people are doing what they gotta do. When you do what you want to do, that's so special, and that's so that God blessed you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we strive to do what we want to do, not only what we gotta do. What we gotta do is what we gotta do, but what we want to do, that's when we made it. All right. So, fear of failure. So we talked about that already. So when you have fear of failure, you'll fail. So whatever you think about is what's going to happen to you, basically. So your most common thought is what you heading towards. So if you heading towards, if your mind is headed towards failure and you can't do this and you're so stupid and all that, you're going to fail over and over and over again because you beat failure into yourself. You psyched yourself out. You didn't want it for yourself. You feared failure so much that you actually wanted failure. You wanted to fail so you could say, hey, I knew this was going to happen. Fear of failure is so big and it will destroy you. It will destroy your mind. It will destroy your vibe. It will destroy your partner because it rubs off on them. Not even sexual energy, but like, yes, when it's your partner and you got doubt in yourself and you just mopey and depressed and all this stuff, it rubs off. Your wife, your kids, all that, that's like unmotivational energy. Like, nobody's going to be motivated, especially if you're a man. If you're a man, you got to have that drive to drive your family. Your family, they go on your wave, all right? So whatever wave you on, that's the wave your family is on. So if you're on positivity and speaking good into the earth and speaking good into your kids and your family, your wife, treating everyone like they're royalty and like you love them because you do love them. They're your family. You have to love them. You have to let them know they're your family and I love you, son. I love you, daughter. I love everybody. Like, this is what it is. It will be love in your heart if you just like demonstrate your feelings and your work ethic and everything. You have to show by example, right? If you want them to love, you have to love. If you have to show by example because you're the head of the household. You're the man. You hold things down. Even for the woman, if you're a woman, most of my inspirations are women, all right? I love to take things from strong women. Women drive me. I have 2 older sisters. I have a mother. I have a gang of aunts. I have cousins that are strong. I have a god sister that's really, that I admire also, that I love these people. I love these women. I love women. You know, I have certain little problems because I done damaged myself. My heart got stepped on so many times, but that takes nothing away from the mind and the heart you guys have and what you guys bring to the table for us men. All right? Every man should have a strong woman on his back. So I commend you ladies for just having our backs and being able, if you are able, to follow our lead. So if you're a strong man and it radiates off you, your woman will follow you. But if you're unconfident and you're just saying and all this, you're just unsure of yourself all the time, your woman ain't gonna follow you. She's, get out of here, fuck boy. Basically, you know, like that shit. You gotta believe whatever you believe with your heart and your soul, and you gotta go for it. And you gotta stand firm on that. You can't let your woman see no weakness. That means you can't have no weakness because they see it through us. Our woman sees through us. So, just I don't know. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you got a strong woman, she's gonna see through you. You better not have no lack of who you are, or you better know who you are and be confident and stand firm. So they see that and they feel that. So, yeah. Okay, so next thing. If you play life according to the rules, you will have success. So, basically, life's rules are you reap what you sow. And it's so cliche, but you get out of life what you put into it. So if you go hard, after a while, you don't think you're going to get no reward back, bro? Like, literally, you're just going to quit before you get your reward? And what game are we playing? Because life is a game. If you play life as a video game or whatever, like RPGs, if you like RPGs or whatever, people like to spend so much time developing their character, getting him clothes, making him smarter, whatever, making him stronger, whatever, getting him all these weapons and everything. But they're sitting on the couch not doing nothing for themselves. You have to invest in yourself. You have to use life. You have to play life like it's a game, basically. You know? Play by the rules. The Bible tells you everything you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to treat people. Treat people as you want to be treated. You reap what you sow. All these things are in the Bible. And it's a book of rules that we just skip over. We just skip over like we've been here before, like we know everything. Life is the only game where people do not play by the rules. Why? If this was basketball, would you be dribbling out of bounds? But yet in life, people dribble out of bounds all the time. Say, oh, I know what God said, but I think. What do you mean you think? Have you been here before, or has he? For millennial years, like, has he been here before? Or like, what's going on? Talking about you think. You just read that in the Bible and you're going to say you think. What? So play life by the rules, man. I ain't even got to like say too much on that. Everybody knows the saying, you reap what you sow and treat people as you're supposed to be treated. You start off with those two things, everything else follows. Would you want someone stealing from you? Would you want somebody murdering you? Would you want someone lying to you? Would you? So don't do it to nobody else, and nobody would do it to you or whatever. If we all play life by the rules, the world would be better, all right? So I'm not telling you to read the Bible, but those are the rules of life. So if you're not interested in the Bible, then I guess you want to stay there and you want to lose. I'm not saying it's people that don't believe in God that are truly successful, fully happy and everything. But how long? How long? After they're dead and gone, can they keep their riches? Can they? Or does their spirit have to go somewhere else? So who do they believe in? Does their spirit just go back to them? Or does it go somewhere else? To ascend or descend? Like, I don't think they're thinking about that. They're just thinking about what's here on earth. So if you want riches in heaven or whatever, if you want your soul to ascend, then you'll follow the rules of life. You'll be kind to people and you'll reap what you sow. Not all the time. Sometimes you'll be nice to people and they'll straight up, or you'll feed someone and they'll straight up bite your hand. Cool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Don't let them fool you again. Just don't. I hope I'm saying right, but I got a lot going back and forth. All right, so just all right, just Oh yeah, so follow the rules of life basically, and it's just too many rebellious people here, like on earth, that's following people that are confused. So these artists and people they idolize, the movie stars, whoever you idolize, those people be confused a lot of the time, bro. Like a lot of the time, you don't see them behind the scenes. They look sure of themselves in front of cameras, sure, because they practice it for hours. But those people some of those people are so shallow and so, like, why would you want to follow another person that's imperfect? However great your idol is, they're not perfect. So why don't you want to follow someone that's perfect and someone that doesn't have that has kindness in the heart? He has a wrath, sure. He has a crazy wrath. Don't play with the Lord. But why not follow someone that's perfect and someone that loves you and someone that actually created all? I know you don't think you created all this yourself. Whatever. I'm not even going to get into all that, but just the blind leading the blind, basically. So people are rebellious and they're following against other people that are wrong and blind and just confused. So what I just want to say is spend time with yourself and get to know yourself. And if you're going to have an idol, let it be Jesus Christ. All right? If you're going to follow someone, follow what you believe in. Follow yourself. Be yourself. Don't have no idol that's imperfect, just like you're imperfect. They shit just like you shit. They bleed like you bleed. Fuck, you gonna look up to them like they some God. They ain't God. Don't do that. Don't let no blind person lead you into the, unless they're, whatever. That's for another video, but just spend time with yourself and get to know yourself. And I love all you guys, and I hope this video helped you. And I hope I didn't ramble on too long, because this video is 28 minutes long. So just thank you for listening. If you stayed to the end, I love you. If you didn't, I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all.